I've been using the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 pretty extensively over the past 9 months that I've had it. And while it started out as a great camera to begin with, it just keeps getting better as Insta360 has continued to release updates and accessories for it. I've even made a few of my own accessories for it as well. So what started out as your typical flagship action camera has since become almost a completely different camera. Back in October, I took this camera with me to New Zealand, and I was pleasantly surprised by not only the quality of videos, but also the photos I was able to capture with it. And the way that I was using this camera wouldn't have been possible without one of the earlier accessories that they released for this camera, which is the Explorer Grip Kit. This doesn't change the photo and video quality at all, but it just changes the form factor slightly. It gives you a grip to hold on to, and it changes where the shutter button is. And this changed how I viewed the camera. All of a sudden, I kind of thought of the camera as more of your typical point and shoot. And so because it felt that way, I started using it that way. And I never would have if it hadn't been for the Explorer Grip. I've been waking up every morning to this view. Now, since that trip, Insta360 has released an upgraded Explorer Grip Pro. And I wish I had had this one on the trip because it does a whole lot more. It gives you a real electronic shutter button that's positioned over here where your finger naturally sits when you're holding the camera. There's a dial here that you can program to be whatever you want. There's a couple different options you can choose from. You can have it be like your shutter speed or your ISO, or you can have it switch through different creative filters. There's also a audio jack here on top if you wanted to use it with third-party microphones, and there's a USB port in the side. And that's because the Explorer Grip Pro has a built-in battery. So this actually extends the runtime of your camera, which would have been great when I was out hiking. Oh, there's also this zoom rocker underneath the shutter button. Gives you like a nice smooth zoom in and out. There's a cold shoe mount on top, and then you still have your normal quick release attachment on the bottom. This obviously wasn't the only camera I took with me to New Zealand. I also had my iPhone, and I had my larger Lumix S9. But this fills a really nice gap in between those cameras. There's lots of times when I don't want to take out my phone and have that distraction of it being a phone, especially when you're in an incredible place like New Zealand. And there's also times that I didn't want to bring my larger camera because it was also just distracting because of its size, and it's annoying to lug around a large camera all the time. So this just filled that gap of a nice point and shoot style camera, something that I could put in my pocket, or I could just even hang it from my wrist on this wrist strap. This is super underrated, this clip-on wrist strap, because that way it's not constantly attached to my camera. And I also found it to be useful if I wanted to pass my camera off to someone else. I could just leave the wrist strap on me, but detach the camera really quick. So this is the Insta360 wrist strap. They have it on their website, and I really like the quick release abilities of this. Now, the other thing I would do is just shove it in a pocket. But the one problem I found with putting this in my pocket or even in my backpack is that the lens would get dust or lint on it. And when it was in my backpack, I was particularly afraid of just other things in my backpack hitting up against this lens. So when I got back from the trip, I fixed that problem by designing and 3D printing this little lens cap. This just slides over the lens like that and stays nice and secure on there until you slide it back up. If you want one of these lens caps, it is available on my store, along with the other accessories that I've designed, which will be linked in the description. And next up, I don't know if I would just call this an accessory, but it's more of an additional standalone device, is the Insta360 Pocket Printer. This has a quick release plate that attaches to it, so you can actually hook the Ace Pro camera onto the printer and it becomes like this little instant camera. But this is also a standalone device that can work with your phone, so you could print photos straight from your camera roll or even download photos from your other cameras onto your phone and then print them using this printer. I'm becoming increasingly obsessed with physical media and tech gadgets that can provide that experience for me. I don't want to just scroll past my photos on Instagram. I want to print them out in a photo book and enjoy looking at them myself with real ink on paper. This is actually an Insta360 Ace Pro 2 photo that made it into my photo book from New Zealand. And this looks great, even printed out this large. This Ace 2 Pro setup with the pocket printer is really scratching that itch for me and providing this nice tactile experience. Next up, we have these lens attachments for the Ace Pro that do actually change how the images look. There's an ultra wide, an anamorphic, and the one that I find the most interesting, the close-up macro lens. And this actually has an adjustable focus ring on it, so it can focus almost all the way out to infinity. Or when you adjust the focus ring to focus closer, it's around like 4 inches or 10 centimeters away. The one problem I did run into while using this lens is that there's no visual marker to indicate where the lens is focused. Like if I turn it all the way one direction, I don't really remember if that's focusing it out or focusing it closer. So I went ahead and designed and 3D printed my own focus ring to fix this problem. And now I'm just going to put this on here with the infinity symbol at the top of the lens. And this is just a friction fit. It should be able to slide over the front of the lens and down over the focus ring right there. And that is working really nice. I like that. This also provides a lot more to like grab onto. And now we've got that little visual indicator of the infinity symbol up there. So when that's pointing up, I know that the lens is focused out. And when it's over at the side, you know that it's in macro mode and it's focused closer. A few of the other accessories that I designed for the Ace Pro 2 are this lens remover tool. If you're switching back and forth between lenses a lot, the standard lens particularly can be pretty difficult to remove. And that's where this comes in. First, you have to remove the mic cover because it gets in the way. And then you can put the lens remover tool on there just like that. And that gives you some extra leverage to remove that standard lens. Also, once the standard lens has been removed, it's nice to have somewhere to put it so it doesn't get scratched up. And that's where this nice little carrying case comes in. If you want to learn more about the other lenses, I've already made an entire video comparing them, so later on you can check that out on my channel. If you want to pick up the Insta360 Ace Pro 2 or any of its accessories, there's links for everything in the description. You can check out some more of my videos over here, and I'll see you in the next one.